Yes! What are you doing to me? Stop touching me. So here we are, another one. We're back at the River Quoile in Downpatrick, which is where we went the last time with the flooded tunnels, but it's summer now. It hasn't rained in a couple of weeks, so it should be fine. As you can see, I'm sporting a lockdown haircut. The missus done for me. I actually think it's too bad, to be honest with you, given it's just blind and only has one hand, so I hope she doesn't see this. Alright, let's get into it. So yeah, the last time we came here it was too deep, basically. The river had flooded, it was crazy to get through the tunnels. A lot of this land here was completely underwater. Today it's the opposite, as you can see from my friend pulling his kayak across. So there's a wee stretch that we just went across there that is really shallow. So yeah, just hitting all the rocks at the bottom. I had to get out and walk them across because it was too shallow. So we're hoping that's the shallowest point. It's not going to get any worse as we go on. Otherwise, we're probably going to sack it and go home because I'm here to kayak, not to walk because I'm lazy. So yeah. So I'm going to give you guys some footage from the tunnel. Here we are. Last time we were in this, it was completely flooded. Couldn't see anything. Like my head was tight against this. It was absolutely nuts. But today, we're actually good. Mission accomplished. Nowhere near as hairy as the first time, or the second. So hey, here we are. There's the dreaded tunnels behind me. You can actually see right through them today, which is pretty crazy compared to the last day that we were here. You can also see all the silt in the water. I'll just try and get you a shot of it. So yeah, this is the Quoile River. We've been here before, as mentioned, but today it's the first real day of summer. It's nice and calm, it's chilled out. We've got lots of wildlife. I'm just going to try and spin us around, bear with me. Let's see if we can get that done. Oh! 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 Because I've got some lovely swans behind me here, so try and get them in shot, will we? That should just about do it. And hey, now we can see some swans in the distance. Alright, so the usual stuff, standard questions. What's this place like? This is a really cool spot. It's, to be honest, it's the only river that we've done so far, but it stretches on for miles, as I'll show you on the map here. I mean, this is the furthest spot that we've been to. That was the last time that we were out, the flooded river day, with the flooded tunnels. But today we're probably not going to go as far as that. We are going to dock up a wee bit and have a sandwich and all the rest of it and just chill out for a wee half hour. But this place, out of everywhere we've ever been, some of them have been brilliant, like that Strangford Loch trip was fantastic. I would definitely go back there again in the future, but this place is by far and away the most scenic I've been to. You actually pass a nature reserve on the way around the corner. Well, just here, like on up around this corner, you pass an abbey, a monastery, which is centuries old. So pretty cool to see that from the water point of view, like the Vikings would have. The other thing is, once you go on up, you pass a nature reserve, which literally looks like, you don't think you're in Northern Ireland anymore. It looks like the Canadian outback, Canadian wilderness. It's absolutely nuts. So we'll tag along and see that as we go round. See behind me, it's the monastery. I think it's called the Inch Abbey. Dates back centuries. There's a couple of fishermen over there, so I don't want to get too close to it. But that's what you can do there, which is pretty cool. That's our half-wired friend Scott. So behind me there is the monastery that I was talking about. We just pulled up in a wee field here because there was fishermen about and then we were getting followed by another kayak, so it just seemed easier to you can actually see it just over my shoulder there. It's not a kayak, it's a canoe, the family one. There's an idiot approaching, I can smell him. There he is. But yeah, that was the monastery until he got in the way, so sorry about that, but there it is. What is it, like 50 years old? Maybe 20? Scott says 5,000 years old.
It's 76 years old.
76 years old, he said. He's actually an expert on monasteries as well as being a word kayak. And there's a sign that says over there too. So there you go, it's definitely older than that. He's 5. I had to get the hat on because it's bloody freezing. It's pretty windy. Really lost me over. So this to my side on these reeds, you maybe just make it out where the water level was probably just a couple of weeks ago, which was pretty much right at the top of these, which is pretty mad. I've not had a lot of rain the last couple of weeks, so it's just been good. That's why we were able to get through the tunnel so easily, so it's nice. But yeah, we're just heading on round. Do with GoPro on today, so hopefully we'll get some different footage instead of just my face. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I hear you all saying. So we're approaching the railway bridge just around the corner here, so we'll see you there. So you can see Scott going under it there. So much room. So the first time we came out, our friend Ryan was with us. He was able to reach up and touch it, like stand up in the kayak and touch the bridge. The last time that we were out, we you seen in that footage, I was able to head up with the camera. That wasn't with the pole extended. That was just me holding it in my hands. So this time, the water level is way lower, and as you can see, like this, none of this was here before. This was all underwater, all river. That's the wall. I'll just try and draw you a line to show you the last time we came out, roughly speaking, where the water level was. Pretty nuts. Some difference, but you can see at the bottom, like there, that's stones, that's corrosion from water, so it would usually be higher than what it is today, so it is a good bit lower than usual. I'm actually touching the bottom with my oar right now. We'll race. Let's race. Go! Ugh. He's come on me! He cheated! He's flooded the boat! We're going under! But all joking aside, like, if you're watching this and you're thinking like,
Ooh, a piece of candy.
I go to a river. I like water. I would like a kayak. You've a couple of options if you're on a budget, like I was. This was $3.85. It's a River Deluxe sit-on. It came with like a soft padded seat and this oar, which isn't actually too bad, surprisingly. Or if you want to go cheaper again, you can get what Scott's in, which is the Intex K1. Scott, you just dropped your bag. Here. I'm not coming to you, you come to me. Let's fill out your kayak. No, we're going backwards now. I'll keep it here. Yeah, so it's the Challenger. How much was that, Scott? 120 quid. It's an inflatable, you don't need roof racks, you can throw it in the boot. Scott's been out on that here on this river. He's been out on that on the coastal route out at Orlock, Strangford Lock, which is some pretty mental currents. It holds up really well for the money. Obviously with inflatables you just want to watch for rocks because, you know, it doesn't really do well with pointy stuff, but I mean, this guy's a moron and he's still afloat, so something's going right. So yeah, a couple of good options to get in the water for cheap, and it's brilliant crack. Like, there's nobody whinging in your ear, there's no child gurning at you 24/7, you know, it's just like, look, we got trees, we got fresh air, we got water. It's all the stuff I used to hate. Still kind of do sometimes. But today we're loving it, today's great. So if you're sitting in your car watching this and you're about to step onto a golf course, don't be a moron. Pack it in, go and back kayaking out in the bloody water. You'll have a properly good time. So just to give you some context of what we're looking at, this fence here, as you can see up on the bank, the last time we were here, that was completely covered in water. I'll cut the clip here. So what you can see is that fence up there with the wire on it. That's actually where the water level was last time we came here. So pretty crazy difference between summer and winter. So far the only obstacle that we have hit was that bit at the start, which I told us about, where we had to get out and walk the kayaks across. You can see Scott doing it behind me. Outside of that, we've not really had any bother. A couple of wee shallow parts, but nothing compared to that first bit. And even that wasn't really any bother, because your feet are already wet, so you're just kind of bouncing in there and doing it. But yeah, River Quoile, would you recommend it? Hell yeah. Go away! I just got drenched. So yeah, like the last time we were here, we must have been 5 feet higher than what we are now. Because you could see like everything over there, like the bottom of them trees and stuff. But this in front of us is a forest park or a national treasure. Nicolas Cage! A Ghost Rider. It's like a reserve sort of area. I seen on Google last night. That's why it looks so cool. You know, there's not a load of stupid buildings in the middle. Snakes on a plane. We're on a goddamn boat, you moron. Hope there's no snakes. Stop touching my boat. Go away. Ah, this guy. This guy, eh? I'm aboard that. Speaking of which, you go check out my other channel, which is Kloppers the Great. Follow our football manager journey. Yannick Kloppers, venturing his way through the leagues of Europe. Yeah, king of the castle, king of the castle. At the minute, we're not king of anything. We're managing FC Volan. You can check out the link below in the description, and you can check it out there. Also, if you're down that way, you can just hit that wee like button and hit subscribe. That would also be fantastic, because you know, maybe one day I could stop going to work and just go kayaking every day and make videos for you guys. That would just be quality stuff. So if you want to hit that wee like button, that would be smashing. And the wee subscribe button and the wee bell notification so you don't miss any videos. That would just be glorious. Like this scene. This is nuts. Man, how are we going to get in that jetty? That's not happening in a million years. Oh my god, no, because even if we get in... Whoa! Do you see that? Fish just splashed up right in front of you. You're under it now.
I'm under the fish?
Yeah, it literally just broke the water and come down again.
I'm under it.
That was class. I hope I got that in camera. Wait, is there a wee gap just after it there? Can you go in there? So the last time we were here... the first time we were here, the jetty was water level, and you were able to dock up on it and bounce out. The last time we were here, what? I was going to say the last time we were here, the water was literally above it. We were able to just slide in between the tops of the poles and park. It was awesome. The issue is that if we stop here and try and bounce out, we're not getting back in. It's like this kayak isn't steady enough to stand up on. So, well, that's a lie. The kayak probably is. I'm not steady enough to stand up on the kayak. There is actually a nice wee spot there, isn't there? Ah, that would work. Yeah, no, that's not good. Could just go on up and try and find another spot.
Yeah.
This guy. Oh, I got based. Proper based. Lessons to be learned here, kids. Onwards! Charge! Oh. 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 Don't you hit me! No, he's turning off! Oh, mate, my feet are killing me. Oh, that feels amazing. The water's actually warm. You're like, what do you call that when you get it in your back, or the bottom of your back? Oh, a pain in the arse, that's you're like. There's been a sheep massacre up there, look. All that wool.
Sheep have eyes.
They do. They have ears and everything, it's crazy. It's the one complaint I have about this kayak. My feet go to like here. It's just too short. Wait, Scott's found something. Is that a clay pot? It's like, what? It's a whale? That's a weight, it's a dumbbell? Oh, it's an actual whale. Okay.
It's part of a car. It's the front of a little car.
There's been a bad accident in this river.
Oh my god.
Scott just pulled out debris of a car.
That's some shit there, like.
It's covered in COVID and the Black Plague.
Got a little plug on it. A little jelly plug.
Splug?
Jelly plug.
A jelly splug.
What is this, a Bentley or something?
Check the stamp in the wheels there. Nope. I see some sheep. Scott, I see you. Go away. It's your goddamn wheel. Don't put it in my kayak. I'll burn your house out. That's it. That's it.
Oh, that sheep run.
Go on, son. Hello, sweetie. Have that in your life. I heard that about you. That's it.
Let's do it.
About to embark on new land. I claim this land and territory for Malile, and I will name it Malile Beach. Please don't be any rocks, oh god, look at this hot. Whee! Nope, it's sinking sand. Yep, yeah, nope, don't do that. Yep, even there, sinking sand, we will literally get stuck and die. No meerkats around here. Now I think I'm maybe stuck in the sinking sand in a kayak. Oh god. Oh no, mate, smell it. Holy god. Jesus. Oh. For realsies, like. There'll be somewhere. Have hope. Have faith. We've only been out here for an hour anyway. Or a wee bit more. Alright. Welcome, guys. This is a lesson. As you can see, there's some big old Swanee boys. Bring these up here and show you. A couple of big old swanicles out here. Scott here was trying to get attacked by them. I hear something behind me. It's the wheel that Scott put on the back of the kayak. It's still there. So we're about to watch a grown man get attacked by some swans. It's gonna be fun. As far as I know, every swan in the UK is owned by the Queen, so you're not allowed to hurt it. Oh my god, they're actually looking at him. Class. Oh, that one just pooed. Lovely. Wasn't quite as majestic as I was hoping it would be. Also, he didn't get attacked, so Wasn't quite as fun as I was hoping it would be. Oh, wait, maybe they're just going down to their mates down the bottom there for reinforcements. Uh-oh! I thought they were coming into land there. If you follow the river right on around, you'll eventually hit Annacloy. Now, I think that there's like weirs and stuff that stop you actually being able to kayak all the way up. You might have to get out and pull them over or pull it out into a field and round a weir or whatever, but I've never been all the way up, but it doesn't. There's parts of it in Google Maps that just don't look accessible, but I'm kind of hoping to convince him and another guy that comes out with us over the summer that we can maybe go up there all the way from that starting point all the way to Annacloy and stop up there for a wee coffee one day. So it should probably be about 6 miles there and 6 miles back. By far the longest we've ever done. This moron is doing everything he can to hurt himself today. Mate, that water's about 9 feet deep. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? Just going up and round. There'll be somewhere up there. That's the land of the Swans, brother. You're going to get it. Goodbye, Scott. Fare thee well. Right, let's leave. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, this guy. This guy. Alright, so this is the real deal this time. I claim this land for Malile, and I shall name it. Damn it. No, there's not. Oh god, there actually is. He is. Bloody hover swans. What's it like? I think we found a docking spot. Here we go. Third time's charm. Claim this land for Malile and call it Malile Beach. I think there's already a Malile Beach. And I'm calling it that anyway. It's right, it's actually not too bad. Apart from all the flies. Jesus. More on. This is an alien. So, we've been out in these quite a lot. Got to know where we kayaks quite well. And as previously mentioned, this is a River Deluxe sit on top that I'm in. It has fared me on the rivers, it's fared me on the sea, and some rough seas too. And even more surprisingly than that, so is Scott's. Like one of the worst days that we went out, we are amateurs, we are a bunch of idiots, we have no training. We do tend to stay close to the shore when we go out on the sea, but one day 3 of us went out in swells that were that big. Like if there was a swell between me and Scott right now, I couldn't see him. Scott, am I exaggerating? It was crazy, like. Yeah, it was a really mental day. We didn't go out very far, we weren't out for very long, it was about 20 minutes when we come back in, but The point that I'm trying to make is this. He done that. Oh yeah, oh my god, yeah. So this guy literally went through a wave. I look back at the perfect time.
Turned around. It was like, there you go. Well, that's more. Ah!
Yeah, it literally broke the front of his boat, and he was drenched. I turned around at the perfect time to just see the water cover him. It was hilarious. I was really bad. So yeah, I mean, like, if you want to get out in the water for, how much was that again?
120, £10 postage.
120 with a tenner postage off eBay, wasn't it?
K2 was 79.99 with postage was £80.
Oh, and what's the difference? Is K2 just two-seater?
K2 looks the exact same. I think it has 3 fins on the bottom.
Still a one-seater?
This one only has 1 fin.
Okay.
It's only a 1-seater. There is 2-seater
Versions?
ones. I don't know if it's intact or not. But
Okay. Well, there you go. So if you want a cheap way to go exploring this summer, make the most of the good weather, that's how to do it. Scott, that's a bull. Look at the size of that thing. So we're currently being watched by a bull, just to change the tone here. I don't know if you can see that somewhere like there. But he is not taking his eyes off us. Can bulls swim? Can bulls swim?
yes, very slowly.
Okay.
But they can jump.
They can jump? They can jump, obviously, yes. Okay, so that's pretty damn scary. On the other hand, though, do you imagine him cut up with some chips? Get you guys a proper glimpse of him. It's Barry the bull. No, Philip the bull? Philip the bull. Hi! We're water-bearing people. Dude, is that a moose? That looks like a moose, that big black one over the back, over there. Hello? Hello, guys. Hello, fella. Lovely day, isn't it?
We are animals.
You ever been kayaking? Do you want to bounce on? We'll have a go.
I like the brown one. Although it's covered in mud.
It is covered in mud, it's a bit grim looking.
I like that brown and white one over there then. It's like a police horse.
It is like a horse, isn't it? Why not? Like, there's a shed on stilts and a tree about to fall into the river. Like, what more do you want? That's actually a genius idea. It's on scaffolding. Dinosaurs, mate. This could be Jurassic Park. Was that the Jurassic Park theme tune? Defense on stilts, genius. There goes. It's something cool, like. Yeah, this wee stretch is class. This is a bomb, like. So glassy. Glossy. Can't do Australian.
I'll say glossy, Australian.
No, did you ever watch
It's glossy.
Glossy?
Glassy.
Glossy, yeah, I think opposite.
Glassy.
Did you ever watch your man Brody?
Oh, the water's nice and glassy.
That Youngbloods thing?
Young blood.
You watched it, yeah?
You talk about young blood?
Yeah.
I had never seen young blood.
You're an idiot. And now you're from London. What are you doing with your life?
I'm from
Hi,
Australia.
gays.
I'm from Australia, mate.
Sierra. 2, 3. Sierra. Australia. The shrimp and the barbie. Here we observe the wild predator going for the prey. As you may be able to see on the bank, there's a young juvenile football currently just relaxing by the river. The adult male has approached the bank. Upon realizing that the bank is made out of nothing other than quicksand and soaking wet mud, he's realized that today may not be his day. Maybe tomorrow.